Welcome back. You're watching Talk Oxford. I'm Eve Ahmed, and my guests tonight are Mike Cilliers and Kyle Churcher of the Seven Seas Foundation, based here in Witney. So, professors from the London School of Economics have found that in schools that banned mobile phones, test scores improved by 6%. Should more schools in that case ban mobile phone use by their pupils? Mike, you were saying that you had a son. Does he take his mobile phone into school?
He does, but they're not allowed to switch it on and so on. But I think that it is a big distraction. I've seen when he visits me that 9 out of 10 times he will not be present in the conversation. It's more the device in his hand.
Yeah, but adults are like that, aren't they? So
true.
We can hardly expect better behaviour from children.
Yeah, true. But if they're learning it so early already, where are they going to be when they reach our age?
Yeah.
Anyway, but I just think that it's something that does distract. And
But when I say to my daughter, when she's doing her homework, she's 18, and she has music on, she has a phone on, she has Facebook on, or whatever it is that girls of that age use, I don't know now. But she says it actually helps her. Kyle, is she actually pulling a fast one?
She's fibbing you. She's just creating
young
more.
brains have developed that way to, to take in lots more information than
yeah,
people
multitasking.
of
She's
my
fibbing
age.
though. You know she is. I can see it in small doses that every half an hour, 45 minutes, that you take a 5-minute break to distract your mind as you get into a rut where you're taking in so much information and putting it down that you need to take a break, 5 or 10 minute break, but you don't have it constantly open. It's just distracting you. Every time somebody's messaging you and it's pinging, you're like, oh, it's an instinct to do that, and it is a distraction. At least I think that. That's why whenever I'm at work, I turn Facebook off, I turn everything off and just get down to work, because I know I will not be able to work if I've got that up there.
Because we did used to think that we would be able to multitask, but now they're actually saying, well, no, we can't really. It was all a fib.
Yeah.
Are you good at multitasking?
They have proven that ladies are more adept at multitasking than men are. But I think that at the end of the day, when something pops up, your thoughts are going to be channeled in that direction, and it will take you off being present. And yeah, I think that too many things happening at the same time definitely would not be productive. At the end of the day, you'll feel really, really bushed.
Yeah, I'm going on holiday at the end of this month with my daughters to Turkey for a week, and I have made the very bold claim that I am not going to take my phone with me. Would you ever dare do that, Kyle?
Oh yeah, I totally would.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
I'm a bit scared though.
I'm not. If I'm going away on holiday, I'm getting away from the world, and that includes anybody in my phone book.
Yeah.
But what about, don't you have, what's it called? FOMO, fear of missing out. This is what my daughter has as well. She says she's the FOMO generation.
What's there to miss out on?
Fear. You're obviously not 18.
I'm 24, so I'm a little bit older, but I don't have a fear of missing out because I work so much now that I'm missing out anyway. I'm past the stage of caring on that aspect.
Yes, we have to think of an acronym for that one. Past the stage of caring.
Yeah.
I went on a 17-day cruise, and there was no mobile pickup where we were, and it was the greatest, because it was a case of whatever happened out there, there's nothing I can do about it anyway. So it was actually great not having, because we get so wrapped up in got to know what's happening and all that. If there's an emergency, then they'll reach you. You know.
Yeah.
So a bit of time away from the phone is a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll bear that in mind then. Okay. Well, we move on to our next item now, which is, I wonder what you think about this. Maybe it's a topic more for women, I don't know, but hard luck because I chose it anyway. Flatties were banned at Cannes Film Festival a while back. Even a producer with a partly amputated foot was told that she couldn't go in because she was wearing flatties. So do high heels symbolise vanity and frivolity, or as some people say, power and status? Men even used to wear them to show that they were the elite who didn't need to do manual work. That was till the Enlightenment. Feminists say they're symbols of misogyny designed by men to keep women in their place. What do you think, Kyle?
That is one long question. There's so much there.
That was my preamble.
I don't really know where to go with that. It's
Do you think Cannes Film Festival were right to say to women, you can't come in, you're not wearing high heels?
no, they were not right.
They were out of order.
They were totally out of order. I mean, from what I've read up on the situation, that it was more overzealous security guards and a spokeswoman being misinformed, as they say. I mean, misinformed, shall I say. But they weren't right in turning away people.
Especially if you've got a partly amputated foot
Yes.
and you have
Yeah.
to wear flatties.
I think what they were trying to do maybe just sort of set a general precedence in that no flatties, because sometimes you might have some guest arrive there in their trainers. And then the whole theme is it's like a black tie event. So they want you to be elegant and so on. So I think by
But
saying
who would
no
wear
flatties.
trainers to the Cannes Film Festival? for goodness sake?
I think that's what I say. You know, they sort of took things too far in the sense that it's just saying that you know, no flatties, because then it eliminates anything that could be perceived as not being elegant. But you know, it's yeah, I think it wasn't interpreted and carried out correctly by the security people and.
So you don't think? Do you think it's a form of misogyny designed by men to keep women, so you know, almost like sort of the bound foot syndrome, where you sort of hobble, you can't run, you don't have freedom?
No, I don't think it is.
I don't know why I'm making you debate the feminist argument. That's a bit unfair of me.
After you, Mike, go on.
There's
I
nothing
know,
more
I've
attractive.
noticed that you have a slight.
I got a boot. Yeah.
Oh, but I see. Yeah,
cowboy
it's
boot.
not like
no, I
a Cuban.
It looks so
heel.
attractive when a lady's got on a nice pair of shoes and a nice outfit, because it just sort of enhances her profile in that. So, I think that. You know, it's just people got to be practical. I mean, in today's life, with everything being what it is, you know, you dress for the occasion or appropriately for the occasion, and sometimes you know, practicality takes precedence over elegance. You know. Right. Talk to me.
No, it's fine. It's fine, Mike. Go.
Do you think that we have dress codes for a reason, Kyle? Because, you know, you're wearing jeans, which is great,
Thank you. Pick them out myself.
but you're wearing a tie with your jeans, you know. But do you think there should be dress codes for certain scenarios, or is that totally old hat and we should just wear what the heck we like?
No, I think we should wear what we want, but it needs to be for the occasion. There are things that require, you know, a suit and tie and, you know, a ballroom gown kind of occasion, but it's when you take it too far that you can only wear these type of shoes, you know, you can only wear this colour dress, this colour tuxedo kind of thing. It takes matters to a different point then, where you're being elitist over how you dress somebody and how they come to an occasion.
Yeah, because I think even golf clubs, I don't know if you play golf either,
Yeah.
but they tend to have a set
There's a
rules,
dress
don't
code.
they?
Yeah, there's a dress code. I think just a matter of like wanting to respect the establishment. I think that's what they want to do. Is that depending on what it is, you'll dress according to the occasion, you know, and just respecting that. Yeah, because I know in the USA there's a big outcry. A lot of the girls are talking about wearing shorts and tank tops, and saying
What,
that
to school?
yeah, and saying that they have a right to dress that way if they want to, and it should not be, you know, they shouldn't be told what they can and can't wear to school, you know, because it's a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. And so it's just
Presumably the weather's hot.
true, but a lot of it is also the concern. There was that a lot of it is when is short, or when is too low, you know. So it's just I always look at it as whatever's appropriate for the occasion, whatever's you know you won't wear high heels in the snow. So you know it sounds crazy, but you just dress appropriate for whatever the event or situation is.
Yeah. What sort of clothes are worn at the gigs that you sing at?
Most
Well,
of
I
it,
mean, the performers, you know, is there a look?
there is not a look. There's not an attire, because the kind of genre that I'm in, we don't try and seclude ourselves into that kind of genre. There are bands where they're all dressed up in black ties and white shirts. There are ones where You know, they're just shirtless from the start of the set to the end of the set, where they're pouring with sweat. There's everything in
like Iggy
between.
Pop.
Oh, I love Iggy Pop.
Yeah.
Oh, I love him.
He started all that, didn't he? Oh, probably somebody even before him started it.
There was somebody before him. I can't
Don't get
remember
you
who it
started
is.
on Iggy
No,
Pop,
don't get me started on the history. But no, there's not an attire. There's not a dress code. People that come to the gigs, you know, they wear whatever they want because they feel free, and that's what that kind of music embraces, the freedom to express yourself and to dress the way that you want.
Yeah.
Rather than saying, no, you must wear this and this and this, and once again being elitist over what they come as to the occasion. You know, it's a form of expression to be free.
Self-expression.
Yeah.
What's the music scene like in this part of Oxfordshire? Has it got a healthy music scene? Are there
Very.
loads of venues that put on live music? Because I live in Oxford itself, and there's loads and loads of places to see jazz. That seems to be the big thing there. What is it in this part of Oxfordshire?
It's all genres. There are quite a few music venues and pubs that have live acts performing, and it can be anything from, you know, folk style to heavy metal. You know, one of our young bands has just been signed out to an American label in Philadelphia, and three-piece band, and 15 years old, just come through the scenes, and it's metal music, but very melodic, very, very good, Twisted State of Mind, and it's one of those where I love the music scene in Whitney. I came here just on 2 years ago from Bristol. I wish I'd come earlier, because it's a very
raves
vibrant.
about Bristol, though.
Bristol's great, but the music scene in Whitney for Oxfordshire, and I'm really, really impressed and very surprised.
You mean
There's a
for
lot
the
of good-
size town it is?
Correct.
Yeah. Do you
Very
agree,
much so.
Carl?
I do. I mean, I've performed around Whitney quite a few times, and it's not a case where you'd perform and the only people there would be, you know, the other bands and maybe their dad and their mum. There are music fans here that come to every single gig, and the music scene here is just blossoming, and it's only going to get better.
That's fantastic. I'm going to have to go explore these.
We'll invite you to
Whitney,
some.
yes.
We'll invite you. We've got coming up the Whitney Carnival.
Okay,
We're going to be
brilliant.
there as well, and then Libfest, which is in aid of the memory of the young lady that died. And so we're going to be at Libfest. We're going to be at Whitney Carnival. We're going to be at Burford Fest. So all music
Lots
styles.
going on.
Lots
Brilliant.
going on.
That's fantastic. Well, that's all we've got time for today here on Talk Oxford. Thanks so much to my wonderful guests, Mike Cilliers and Kyle Church of the Seven Seas Foundation, based here in Whitney. I'll see you again soon, and in the meantime, remember, keep talking.